Hello, I hope you can please join me as there's so much to see at the Fully Charged live show in Farmborough. Rob Llewellyn and all his team opened the barriers to let everyone in, and the band playing, it was very exciting to see people I've seen on YouTube for years. Dan, Rob, China Driver, even a few faces like Let's Have a Think Man. It was all very exciting. But it's the moment you realise when you come to edit that instead of pressing record, you press the slow motion button.
Good morning all, welcome to Fully Charged Live.
I was the first to arrive on Sunday at the Farmborough Fully Charged Live on Sunday the 30th of April, driving up early from Cornwall. I love the empty roads, super early in the morning. The brochure says it's the world's #1 home energy and electrical vehicle show. The Hahira is claiming to have a range of 500 miles and a top speed of 160 miles an hour, but it's going to be costing between $160,000 and $180,000. It looks pretty, but not very relevant unless you're in the super rich category. It's mostly built with carbon fibre and will be built in Italy, and I promise you'll have a lot more sensibly priced electric vehicles to look at, like the X-Pen from China. It's much more affordable, more in line of the price of a Tesla Model 3. The big and the small, just like the 60s Isetta you occasionally saw on the road. Here is a cute VW camper van commercial. Looks colourful, although Volkswagen, like most of the legacy automakers, decline to take part. Maybe they don't want to sell more electric vehicles and want to sell as many gas vehicles for as long as possible. Amazing how many electric cars there are, and this Alpha is quite stunning in green. The 2CV has always been a design classic, and up until now only available in petrol, but with a very, very tiny engine. But now you can get an electric version. There's also a van version. I remember going to France in the 60s, and these were the most popular vans on the road. The GWM Aura is at the start of the Chinese invasion, looking very funky and with an affordable price tag. The orange MG looks quite stunning. I almost bought an MG, but at the end I saved religiously and bought a Tesla Model 3. I don't regret it, but if I didn't have the money for the Tesla, I would have bought an MG. I love the colour of this Subaru Solterra, and it will be around £52,000 and have a range of about 257 miles. So it's a bit dearer than the Tesla, but not quite the range. The BYD, and anyone who has watched China Drivers report from China on Fully Charged know they're going to really shake up the European legacy car manufacturers. People talk so well of Kia, made in North Korea. They're going to do so well in the electric vehicle market. Sorry, too many on the stand to get good pictures. That's the trouble with Fully Charged. There were too many people there. No, it's a huge area, and normally I had no trouble filming, and I did get there very early. Who doesn't love the Polestar? One of the first electric vehicles to do so well, and founded by Volvo and built in China. I was driving petrol and diesel Land Rovers 50 years ago in the RAF, and great to see conversions to electric, quite wonderful. And is there a better design classic than the original Mini? I never owned one. I had a Hillman Imp and a Ford Anglia in my early days of driving, and a Vauxhall Viva, but I drove many Minis in the RAF, and wonderful to see an electric version. I'm sure one day someone will mass produce these in electric. It's a classic design. I definitely want one of these. Mustang Mach-E. It's a great looking car, made in Mexico and very, very popular in the US. When you see this van, you think of another French retro design, but it's British, and I remember seeing hundreds of these on the roads when I was young. It's the Morris JE, and in my opinion, every bit of a design classic as the VW camper, and that some very nice people are hoping to produce an electric vehicle made out of recycled products. Fantastic. Great to see Ailish and presenters from Electroheads. These are people I watch most days on YouTube, and thanks very much for the free water bottles. And you can test any of their excellent bikes and scooters on the test track here. The Munro 4x4 is aimed at farmers, mountain rescue and electric companies, and not for taking the kids to school. It's built in Scotland, I wish it well. Throughout the day there are lots of live theatre sessions in the Giga and Mega theatres. Lots of electric scooters were on display. Was it the front or the back? Does anyone really matter when it's advertising simplified EV charging solutions from Ubertricity? Yes, lots of Volkswagen campers are here, perfect for electrification. Its funky colours are crazy man. The Kia EV6 GT. The inside of the area is huge, but outside is vast at Farmborough. And it's not just cars, there are plenty of vans here like the JLC, and you can start saving money with the cost of gas for your business. This looks perfect for transport in the city, and you need to park. Papello are producing a solar canopy and EV charging hub. This looks pretty fantastic as the RAF plane lands behind it. Vauxhall are one of the few legacy automakers to be here, available in other colours. I did ask, but you can't have a test drive in this Nissan electric sports car. It's not for sale. Nissan, another legacy automaker who are here and are responsible for accelerating people's adoption to electric vehicles, have sold so many Nissan Leafs over the years, and we owe a lot to them for getting it started in the UK before Tesla. This is a great looking sports car, Roadster from Nissan, and I can't wait to see the MG Roadster. Unfortunately, it wasn't here, one of the few cars that wasn't. I remember years ago going to motor shows in London, mostly with my parents, and how long ago that was. Unthinkable now, and how times have changed when a green energy YouTube channel has got so big. Really, it's quite amazing, and I'm so pleased. They've done so well, and Rob Llewellyn should be very proud, and all his team. So the next shows are in Harrogate in Yorkshire on the 19th to the 21st of May, and I thoroughly recommend that you go. They're very, very interesting and informative. They will also be in Canada, Vancouver on the 8th to the 10th of September this year, and also in San Diego from the 27th to the 29th of October. Amsterdam will be the 24th to the 26th of November. So it truly is a great worldwide event. So what do you think? I hope you enjoyed my tour of the Fully Charged show in Farmborough. There's lots more coming up. You can see them in Harrogate or around the world. Please leave a comment below. I've seen so many cars today and vans and scooters. There was just so many, quite mind-boggling. Sorry if I missed something, but hope you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.